Welcome to another edition of Living Simply and Fun. I'm Rita. I'm a little tipsy, but tonight we're going to review for the memorial service of Aaron, my founder of Living Simply and Fun. I just came up with the name. The PDR 1878 Reserva Dominicana Kappa Oscuro. Now, Aaron loved every one of these PDR cigars. He told me once the Oscuro was his favorite. Now, it says here that the blend is in Dominican Corojo and Corojo 98 fillers with layered inside of a Dominican Habano binder, then capped off with a rich Habano Oscuro wrapper, making this handmade a true work of art. Yeah, so Aaron loved his 1898 Oscuros, and he also loved all of the 1898. I've taken off the little head here, and we're going to fire it up. I'm also pairing it with orange soda and his favorite vodkas. And yes, because I sound a little tipsy, I am, because I've been drinking vodka all night. Hubby had so many, thank you, hubby. A lot of vodkas. I don't know how many bottles I found, but I found so many I'm going to be drinking till at least Monday night. So, don't mind me, because it's almost Sunday already. So we're going to tip this off. And before I, sorry, I did the too early for lighting it. I'll go, it smells like hay. So both ends are hay. No, the extra Oscuro, there is an extra Oscuro, which is Partagas, which is Aaron, one of his favorite cigars. Which hubby Aaron loved was Oscuros. But I'd like to say, for the record, hubby liked anything that was from PDR. I mean, it was his favorite stick. One of his other favorite sticks was the Moon Dial, but since Johnny Sticks, who's a sweetheart in every detail, donated and kept us going in our cigar reviews as well as Desert Smoke review, I decided to take this cigar. This cigar looks like it's a Toro or a Churchill, but it doesn't really matter because this cigar is, well, one of Aaron's favorites. All the PDR line was his favorites because he loved PDRs more than he loved anything else. Now, the taste, I'm picking up something unique. I just can't put my finger on it. Hay, earth, and licorice. This is just a fine cigar, you know. It's something Aaron truly loved. He loved me more than he loved his cigars, but he loved his cigars just as much. So, thinking of Aaron, even if he's in this little itty bitty box, even though I go, and so you understand, take this box, times it by 2, and you got a full Aaron. Well, I hope I got the best part of Aaron. And I say that in the last video as well as this video. The last video is now uploading, so the Oscuro is a good video because Oscuro means dark, and, well, and for example, just let me get it because, well, you are all my subscribers as well as Aaron's. If you take this can here, which is full of coffee, not cigar butts, Aaron takes most things and puts cigar butts in it once it's empty. This says U-Ban, dark roast. But it says down here, Tostado Oscuro, which means dark. So basically what it means is it's a dark wrapper. And I find it to be comforting. So, because it's a dark Oscuro wrapper, it's got a good flavor. Now, one of these days I hope to try and review with you all one of Aaron's favorite cigars, which is the Partagas Extra Oscuro. Now, that was a very good, tasty cigar. Please excuse me, that wasn't ladylike. I've had enough vodka to kill a cow, so give me 1 second, because this is how I do things. Between allergies and crying, it doesn't do any good. You know, mourning. I mean, it is the healing process being a minister, but this cigar is just fabulous, you know. So, I was going to talk to you all for a second in this video. As you all know, I said in the previous video, the one with the golden ferret, that I was thinking of going to about 2 to 3 steakhouses to try out their steaks. One being a place in Wenatchee, one being in Moses Lake, or one being in Moses Lake, and one being in Soap Lake. Well, the Wenatchee one doesn't serve anything till after 4, and well, I'll be gone by then, so it doesn't work. So, the 1878 Oscuro is something that I find to be unique, and most likely you won't find anywhere else, you know. So, this one says, right on the wrapper, it says, Pinar Del Rio cigars. And PDR makes some really tasty cigars, and Aaron loved the PDR line. I mean, anything he talked about to me was PDR was very good. Now, I will do another review of the cigars, but it will be of the Alex Bradley Moondial, because Alex Bradley was one of his favorites, and Johnny Sticks got him into the Moondial. I thank you, Johnny Sticks. Excuse me. And the Moondial is a good cigar to smoke. Allergies are kicking my ass. No offense to any of you out there. I usually don't swear. And so there you have it. This the last cigar in this cigar has just been burning on a razor. As I can see here, it has no need for touch-ups. So in my opinion, this cigar is just excellent. Like I said, it's got good flavor, earth, hay, and little light pepper, Ligero, and it's one of those cigars that you just got to cherish. So, in my opinion, you know, as Amy and probably Johnny Sticks would say, even though Johnny Sticks hasn't posted a comment lately, and I love Johnny Sticks just because he is a brother of the Leaf, he would probably agree, and the husband would also say, make sure your top is even and not, you know, acting like a whore. That's how hubby was. Right, hubby? That, the Oscuro is a good cigar and something that could be purchased all the time. Now, I don't know when PDR came out with their 1878 line, but if you haven't tried it so far, and I will do the full review, please check it out, because when the FDA decides to take away 95% of cigars, you're going to be left with 5%, as hubby said. So you better be prepared. However, when the FDA decides to take away 97% of people's favorite booze, you better be wondering what the hell is going on with the government. This cigar is just fantastic. So, with 2 bands, I will review it and I will let you know. So, with that said, everyone, please keep continuing to watch this video and I will get to part 2. Thank you, and stay tuned. Welcome to the lower than halfway point of this cigar, the Oscuro by PDR, the 1878. This cigar has been burning in a razor. It just had one little wonky burn right now. Otherwise, the cigar has been flawless, and I gotta say that listening to music and thinking of Aaron has made me think that my husband is happy as Amy says, he's in a better place. Even if his ashes are right here, he's still with me to the day I die. So technically, he's a great guy, and it's just awesome. So the cigar has been burning flawless. Lots of smoke output. I would say it's got cedar, and Ligero in it. I'm picking a purely Ligero. And I don't know about the others. I think I found a natural PDR natural in the humidor that had Aaron sticks. But as you know, I'm trying to review everything that Aaron had in there. Now, some of the older cigars I will review later. Whoops. Hold on a sec. As you can see, I was listening to some music and, well, the top got scrunched. So that's what we call, as a woman, a scrunch. So some women are like, oh, well, it's not a scrunch. You know what? It's called a non-scrunch. But Aaron would be like, don't do that on video. But me, I'm a woman who wants to not show that I have implants, but to show that, you know, it is a scrunch. Now, sorry, hubby, but that's what happens when you're listening to music and not paying attention, and the cigar goes to something else. So, flavor is good. Just fully, as you can see, the glass here is empty. I didn't refill it like you've seen in previous videos doing it because, frankly, I'm so damn drunk that I'm looking at Moppy, I'm looking at Blizzard, and I'm listening to music thinking, what will I do because Aaron's not around? Well, I've given you the answer right there. I'm trying something new, and I don't want to drink too much because drinking, well, with smoking cigars and everything else can cause a bad reaction. So, there you have it. I was listening to a song by Lady Antebellum, I Need You Now, which is really good because, frankly, I do need Aaron because, frankly, I miss him, and he was the love of my life, and nothing can change, you know. Now, for some of you out there wondering, in the eyes of God, me and Aaron asked me to marry him, and I said yes. With this ring on my finger, I said yes. Aaron was looking for a wife for me because, frankly, I was into women. But the only man I would have dated and married was Aaron. So, for some of you out there, like Johnny Sticks, he's watching this, does a smoke review with Amy. I have a wife who I've married in the eyes of God with 3 different ministers. Annie, who's Filipino. And Aaron approved of her, but Aaron thought she was a scammer too, because a lot of Filipino girls are scammers. But you know what? Thinking of it, Aaron knew what he was doing, and even when he died, I didn't think anything of it. I was worried about Aaron, But now that Aaron's dead, I can tell you that I loved him with all my heart, and he knew what he was doing. Talking in a drunken stupor. Still, my husband is in this box. Half his ashes is in a bag, so the ashes are sealed. Even if this was broke into, there is a bag, and inside the bag there's half his ashes. This box weighs about 20 pounds. They say every ash weighs about 7 to 14 pounds. I would say hubby, because he was about 300 pounds. He was a muscled man, and he loved me very much. Is about 30 pounds of ash. So if you guys want to argue, try it out, because this box is pretty damn heavy. I do want to say Aaron loved everyone. Amy, Johnny Six. He loved brother Johnny with a passion, not because Johnny Six was a man or anything, but he loved him as a brother of the Leaf. So, you know how it goes. Johnny wanted us to try different cigars and rate things differently. Johnny was an awesome cigar person who sent us cigar bombs all the time to get us on our feet. And, well, with Aaron gone, I'm trying to do the best I can with the cigars that I have. So, you know how it goes. So, I'm really buzzed. Well, not buzzed, but, if I drink anymore, I would probably be throwing up. So, it's best if I don't drink anymore. But at midnight, you guys can understand that Aaron was the one for me. Some out there, including you, Poppy, who's watching this, on the August 23rd, in the park, Aaron presented this ring, and he said, "Rita, will you marry me?" And I said, yes. Yes, I will. I don't care about anyone else but him. We had a sandwich. We talked about marriage. We talked about weddings. We talked about wedding clothes. We talked about everything. From there, after the clinic, who insulted and bothered him, he made a promise to me he'd contact the hospital here in town, Quincy, and he would go there. Instead, he went to bed that night after he got up from a nap, made dinner, went back to sleep, got up again, and the last time I talked to him, we talked about everything, and he said, "Hon, I love you no matter what." That is true love. And, well, he's no longer around for us all. So, bottom line is, I think Aaron knew it was his time, but I don't know. So, well, you all think, oh, well, Rita's a drunk. Aaron was afraid I'd go into drinking permanently. It's just a bad habit I have when something bad happens. When my mother died, I drank too much. When Aaron died, I'm drinking too much and reviewing cigars. But I've been doing it in the evening because there's some dicks out there, and I'm going to say it because I love Aaron. There's some dicks out there that don't want me to review cigars and want to complain about everything under the sun, like today. But I will tell you in the next part of the video because the cigar is almost done, so stay tuned. Welcome back to, Aaron would always be like, don't adjust it, but I will because that's who I am. I'm a woman who wants to make myself look good. Aaron would have said, don't worry about dicks, like the guy who attacked me today when I had a poop bag in my hand and Moppy was going to the bathroom. Instead, the guy wanted to be a fucking dick, excuse me, because I don't swear when I'm too drunk. And basically he was like, kids play there. Well, I wrote a letter to the manager, signed my name to it, and I sent her an email. She says, don't worry, I'm going to talk to him. I don't know what happened, but she knows as well as other people know, including the guy who's a complete fucking dickhead, that his wife understood how much a person loves someone, and she helped me clean Aaron's apartment out, moving couches. But he was just a dick. He was like, the doctor shouldn't poop. Go poop, let him poop like 5 miles away so we don't have to see it. But you know what? He's a fucking dick. Why? Because frankly, he's just a complete jackass. Because, kids play. You know what? The apartment complex I'm moving to, it says, pick up after your dog. It's the law. So I told the manager, get a sign, post it. If anyone doesn't pick up after their dog, then the manager can charge $20 to pick up each log. Which is logical because we had a letter that said any dog poop picked up. And if it isn't yours but someone else's, it's $20 per log. So Aaron figured it was $5,000 an hour, which isn't bad. But I don't know how many logs were picked up because, frankly, well, that's how it is, you know. So the bottom line is this cigar is full flavor, full bodied. It's an 1878 Oscuro by PDR, Pinot del Rio, which I believe was a Lecia cigar. So, with me being fully and thoroughly buzzed, I hope I just stop drinking because, frankly, tomorrow would be a better day and half the cleaning will be not done because I just got to clean the office because everything around me I have to put up in box, which I have plenty of boxes for. So, sorry to Johnny Sticks and sorry to Amy, but I am swearing only because I am drunk and I'm very pissed off at the fact that some people are complete arseholes, and when you drink too much, you just want to feel like you want to vent. So, to my opinion, the PDR 1878 Oscuro, which is Aaron's favorite, I would say he loved it and he needs to be remembered as a man who loved his cigars. So, do I highly recommend this? Yes. Do I highly recommend you smoke this? Yes. Do I highly recommend buy bundles? Yes. Or a sampler? Yes. With that said, I highly recommend it and don't think anything negative of what I said. So with that said, please add subscribe, please post comments, leave feedback, suggestions. Thank you, and may God bless you in everything you do.